Have you ever wondered how the tiny power source inside your remote, your phone, even your car, is actually made? We use batteries every single day, but their creation is far from simple. Inside that small metal shell is a carefully engineered world of powders, chemicals, metals, and thin films, all arranged with microscopic precision. And here's the surprising part. Modern batteries work on the same basic idea invented over 220 years ago. Yet the way they're made today looks more like something from a sci-fi factory. Today, let's open up this everyday object and discover the fascinating process of how batteries are made. When I first looked into battery manufacturing, I was surprised by how much of it begins with powders. Inside a typical lithium-ion battery, there are two key sides, the cathode and the anode. The cathode is made from materials like lithium, nickel, manganese, or cobalt, depending on the battery type. These materials arrive as fine powders and are mixed with binders to form a thick, dark paste. The anode, on the other hand, is usually made from graphite, the same carbon found in pencils, but engineered to store lithium ions efficiently. These pastes are the heart of the battery, and they're about to turn into something much more precise. The pastes are spread onto long metal foils, aluminum for the cathode and copper for the anode. Imagine giant machines coating kilometers of foil with perfect thickness. Even a tiny bump can ruin a whole batch. Once coated, the foils are passed through massive heated chambers to dry them. Then they're rolled again and again, almost like making ultra-thin pastry, until they reach the exact thickness needed. Finally, the sheets are sliced into narrow strips, ready to be stacked, or spiraled. At this stage, they look nothing like a battery, but all the layers are forming. Now comes the part that shocked me the most. A battery is basically a sandwich. Manufacturers take the anode strip, the cathode strip, and place a special separator film between them, a thin plastic membrane that prevents them from touching but still allows ions to pass through. Then these layers are stacked like cards or wound into a tight roll, forming what's called a jelly roll, the design used in most phone and laptop batteries. This roll is placed inside the metal casing, cylindrical, rectangular, or pouch style, and sealed tightly. But it's still not alive yet. To activate the battery, manufacturers fill the casing with a carefully formulated electrolyte. This liquid acts like a highway for lithium ions, allowing the battery to charge and discharge. Once filled, the battery undergoes formation cycling. It's charged and discharged multiple times. This step creates a thin protective layer inside the battery, which determines its lifespan and safety. Only after passing safety tests, leak tests, and capacity checks is the battery finally ready for the devices we use every day. So, next time you pick up your phone or drive an electric car, remember, inside it is a tiny factory made of layers, liquids, chemistry, and precision engineering. A simple object with a surprisingly complex journey. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more surprising histories behind everyday things. See you in the next one.